Good day, fellow colleagues and students. It is both humbling and exciting to stand before you today in my new role as a head of this TVET college. This is more than a leadership role for me. It is a calling to serve, to change lives, and to contribute meaningfully to the ongoing transformation of our higher education sector. Coming from Northwest University, where I've worked closely with student and administrative teams, I've witnessed firsthand how historical inequalities still shape the daily experience of our youth. For many of our students, especially from rural or township schools, higher education can feel like a foreign land. The lecture halls may be opened, but the system isn't always welcoming. The history of higher education in South Africa is complex and both painful. Under apartheid, institutions of higher education were tools of exclusion. The legacy of Bantu education and racially segregated universities left deep scars. Although 1994 brought democracy, the transformation of our institution hasn't always kept up to the idea of equity and redress. Yes, policies like the 1997 White Paper made important commitments, but implementation has been uneven. That's where I see the difference and I want to make. As someone who's previously supported students daily, whether it's guiding them through administrative system, comforting them when they feel lost, or encouraging them to believe they belong, I've learned that transformation starts with listening. We must design systems that see our students, not just as numbers, but as individuals with dreams, fears, and potential. I would like to champion African knowledge system, not only in theory, but in practice. I want students to see themselves reflected in what they learn, in the language we teach, in the example we use, in the histories we prioritize. Because when a student feels seen, they stay and they succeed. I believe we can be proudly African and still be global. But we must lead with our identity and not follow. Let's foster exchange that still brings innovation to us without stripping away who we are. I've seen great models at NWU where partnerships have uplifted our capacity without overshadowing our values. There are still deep-rooted challenges like racism, exclusionary cultures, and unemployable qualifications. To be honest, one of the biggest challenges I've seen is the emotional distance between leadership and student. That must change. I want to create a space where student support isn't a department, but it's a culture. Looking ahead, we must work in line with the NDP National Development Plan. But more than that, we need to feel what the NDP is trying to solve. The future challenges include adapting to AI, aligning skills to the job market, and supporting mental health. In closing, my vision is simple. I want to be the kind of leader I wish I had